Hey guys, Doug Wegner here. We're gonna go through a couple baits, or at least my top 5 musky baits you need to have in the boat. If you guys are getting into musky fishing, it's obviously a very expensive sport, but there's a few baits I have here that you guys should really invest in, and it kind of covers everything throughout the whole musky fishing spectrum. First off, and I think everyone in the musky world will talk about this bait first, is a bucktail, okay? This particular style I personally like the best is Musky Frenzy. This bait allows you to run 2 different kinds of blades. It's a one-piece clevis, so one blade always drives the other. It starts up really nice. Musky Frenzy, IC9, or in reality, any of their baits are incredibly special with this one-piece clevis design. Second off is a bait that kind of has come around in the last few years, and that's the beaver, okay? And this is your pull pause style bait. Okay, this bait is going to sink on the fall, but it's got these 3 pieces here that really articulate really nice in the water. It's got a really nice big tail, and it has a screw-in weight system, so you can change the different weights in here depending if you want to fish shallower or deeper. The one thing I do add to this bait for modification is a front hook. I've had them actually where they hit the head of the bait and you actually don't get hooks into them. So I like to run a steel leader with this, as well as adding this front hook. You catch a lot of fish on this hook and you generate a lot more bites getting into the net. Topwater is probably the most exciting way to catch muskies. Tail baits are super effective, and when I say tail bait, it's just a single prop here in the back. This is going to spin while you pull this bait through the water. I really like this one in particular. It's just been really good to me over the years. Topwater is some of the most exciting bites you can have musky fishing, and is super effective in shallow cover, and also even late in the year as well. Dive and rise is a bait like this suic here that has just been around forever, and it's such a good technique to getting these muskies that don't always want to come out. They're not super aggressive. You get that slow death rise in the bait, you pull it down. It's a really more, way to pick apart a spot. If you're picking apart a weed bed or a rock bar or even sand, it's just a really nice action and lure. Suics like this have been around forever. They will catch fish until the end of time. And the last bait I want to talk about is some kind of trolling lure or some kind of crankbait. Crankbaits are obviously also very good. This one is more specifically just for trolling. This is a blue water bait, 9-inch herring. And trolling is just a super effective way to cover ground, maybe dissect a new lake, and pick apart where these muskies might be hiding. But if I had to pick 5 lures that I could start with, these would definitely be my 5. And hopefully you guys can get some time out in the water.